We begin with Seattle Council members pressing the top cop and mayor's office a little more than 2 weeks after the deadly Bite of Seattle shooting. It left 3 people dead and several others hurt. Even after this time, details over possible suspects who haven't been caught is still not clear. Fox 13's Dan Griffin reports from City Hall, where he captured the tense moments between leaders and council members.
Council members asked the mayor's public safety director and the city's top cop for answers about the investigation and why it took so long for the public to know if they were safe, and they wasted no time.
Is there a killer on the loose? Yes or no?
Speaking with my detectives this morning, we're combing through some warrants and looking at some things. We still have to comb through some video surveillance that was there. I can't say yes or no. There is a possibility.
During Tuesday's Public Safety Committee hearing, Seattle police shared little new information about the Bite of Seattle shooting investigation. Councilmember Deborah Juarez pressed Mayor Katie Wilson's Public Safety Director, Allison Holcomb, about why the public had to wait so long for information after the shooting at about 6 o'clock that evening.
I don't think we need an investigation. I think you could tell us right now why there was a 5-hour delay. And I think the mayor should have said it on July 26th and every other press conference afterwards, because we're hearing conflicting stories that the press conference was upheld, was told to stand down until dignitaries arrived.
You and I both know what's happening here is a political question. We're concerned about public safety right now, and that's what we're focused on.
Well, I disagree. I don't think it's a political question. I think it's a factual question.
Councilmember Dan Strauss shared his own frustrations.
What I saw with the flow of information on Sunday at the Bite of Seattle was consistent with some challenges that we've had with the mayor's office regarding communication, cooperation, productivity, and working together. And they are different than what I have experienced from the police department in the last 7 months.
Councilmember Bob Kettle, who is public safety chair, said he was part of a 26-minute meeting the night of the shooting at about 8:57 p.m., including the mayor, deputy mayor, Governor Bob Ferguson, and others. Still, the public was out of the loop. Mayor Katie Wilson says the Office of the Inspector General is digging into how the city responded, but Kettle wants answers sooner.
This is not going to stop the 22nd September meeting. The OIG has no impact on that.
Now, it's notable there were 2 people who were not in the meeting, though they were mentioned by name by council members. That was Assistant Chief Tyrone Davis and Detective Brian Pritchard, who were both at the scene the night of the shooting. We were told by the interim chief that Davis was tending to personal business, and Holcomb from the mayor's office says that they didn't prevent Pritchard from attending. We're at City Hall. Dan Griffin, Fox 13 News.